welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your first time. So today I'm going to be doing a Bantu knot out on stretched hair. So if you want to see how I got this style, just stay tuned. Alright, so like I said, my hair is stretched and blow dried out. If you are interested in seeing how I blow dry my hair, I will have that video linked above. But my hair is blown out. I'm going to start out by sectioning my hair into 4 sections. Now that I have my 4 sections, I'm going to go ahead and start in the front for once. I normally am doing some type of wash and go or style while I start in the back of my hair, but we are starting in the front. I am going to go ahead and part off my first row of Bantu knots. Okay, so the product I'm going to be using is the Mousse Def. If you aren't new here, you've seen at least one other video with the Mousse Def. I tried it for a wash and go. I also use it for my rod sets. We're going to see how it does for a Bantu knot out. So I want fairly decent sized Bantu knots. I don't want tiny, but I don't want huge. So I'm going to go with 2 up here. My parts are not straight and I don't really care because this is a knot out, not a knot in. I don't really care because I'm not gonna be wearing the Bantu knots. I'm gonna take them out anyway, whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with maybe 3 pumps of the Mousse Def, and I am going to go ahead and smooth that through my section. Make sure it's good and smooth. And then I am going to begin Bantu knotting. So the way that I do it is I just start twisting my hair, and then as I twist, I come around and start my knot and continue twisting. I don't know how y'all do your Bantu knots, but this is not a Bantu knot tutorial for sure. This is not a Bantu knot tutorial at all. Not even close. But this is already getting sticky in my hands. Put a little bit more on my ends, just to make sure they're good and smooth. And I got hair in the way. All right, 1 down. A million more to go. So yeah, this isn't gonna be much talking done in this video. I'm just gonna let y'all watch my technique so you can see what I'm using, see what I'm doing, and maybe try it out for yourself. So one more time, I'm gonna try to put these more so in the middle of the part instead of like on the edge like that one is. I'm gonna start my knot just by wrapping my twist around itself. And then once I get that started, I'll go ahead and twist down the rest. Add a little bit more mousse to my ends. Oh, I lost it. Twist this around. This actually is going a lot quicker than I thought it was. I thought this was gonna take all day, but I don't think it is. Now it's gonna take all day to dry. Now that is why today is Thursday and I don't really need these until Saturday. So all right, y'all see I got 2 of my knots done. Literally no reason for me to keep talking over. I'm gonna speed this thing up, let y'all watch me again applying about 2 to 3 pumps of the Mousse Def, twisting up my Bantu knots, moving on. So I'll let y'all keep watching and I'll come back at the end. how quickly my hair is reverting? It said, ooh, water. Ooh. Let me curl up. No, you're not supposed to curl. You're supposed to remain kind of straight so that these things are stretched and not curl up. It's not what you're supposed to do. So, I am all Bantu knotted up. I did, and I will tell you guys, when I first do them, they're really, really tight. But all you have to do is kind of twist them opposite of how you created them, and that loosens them a little bit. So I have done that in some of these areas. Once they're tucked and secure, I then kind of loosen them so they're not pulling too much on my edges and all those other things. I don't plan on sitting under the dryer. I'm hoping this dry time will do something for me, but I'll see how it's looking tomorrow night, and then based on how they feel, I may or may not sit under the dryer. But the next time you see me, I will be ready to take these down and show you how they turned out. Hey you guys, so I'm about to start taking these down, putting some oil on my fingers. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, these came out a lot frizzy, and I think the reason why was because I did not make sure that my ends were smooth, so I was kind of rolling the ends around themselves trying to get them in the knot, but it allowed my hair to kind of tangle a little bit. So when it came down to separating, which is what I'm doing now, my ends were very frizzy. So that's the only thing probably I will do differently, as well as I'll tell you guys at the end my section sizes. But one thing I did notice after a few days is my head was itching, and this has happened a couple times when I used the Mousse Def. Never really paid attention to it. When I did it for the wash and go, I didn't really have it at all, but anytime I use this for like a rod set or some kind of style like this, my scalp itches a little bit. So I just did want to note that. But again, I'm just going to be taking these down. It did take a while to separate these just because, like I said, you kind of see there, my ends were a little tangled on each other. So I may do another video on Bantu knots, but this is how it ultimately turned out. I still think it's really pretty. It has a lot of body. It would be cute in like an updo as well. I think the Mousse Def is great for doing this, other than the fact that it does cause my scalp to itch a little bit. It does give me a hold. You did see that my hair did revert a little bit because this has water in it. So if I could probably find another mousse, I may try that. All right, you guys, so these are my results. Now, when I filmed putting the Bantu knots in my head, that was actually on Thursday, so it is Saturday. They were completely dry. The only thing I will do probably next time is do smaller sections in the back. I do have a little bit of frizz back here just because those were bigger Bantu knots, and I think in the back I should probably go a little smaller. I do like the size that I did up here because I like kind of the curl that I have, the body that I have up top. But the only thing I would change is I would probably do smaller ones back here just so I have a little bit more of definition. But overall, I really like these results. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, let me know in the comment section. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.